Hello, Yuba-Sutter community. My name is Rick Rawson. I'm the president of Adventist Health and Ride Out. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk tonight to let you know what's going on as we together along with the counties are working to address this pandemic in our community. Over 4th of July weekend, we saw a significant increase in hospitalized patients. But what we're seeing in our emergency department every day is very sick patients coming in. Many of them can go home, but that doesn't mean they're well or asymptomatic. The doctors are telling me that these patients are surprisingly sick and they're very, very concerned. And we want to make sure we get the message out to all of you that this is something we can actually do something about. This is preventable. Through our actions in this community, by social distancing, by wearing masks, we can make a difference in reducing the spread of COVID-19 in Yuba and Sutter counties. I'm particularly interested in this because our staff are on the front lines. As I walked through the emergency department this afternoon, one of the nurses said, you know, what I want people to know is that we're here for them, and we want to make sure that they understand what they can do to keep their friends and neighbors from getting sick. I know sometimes in America when someone gives an order, we get rankled a little bit. Compliance isn't something we're great about. And so I want to frame this a little bit differently. I realize that orders and our county public health have a responsibility for all of our public health issues in our communities, and those are the tools that they have. But what I want to do tonight is to frame this for you in terms of compassion. Because how we care for each other in this community, the act of wearing a mask is not an act of compliance, it's an act of compassion. The act of social distancing is that we actually care for the people that we're a little bit distanced from in order to keep ourselves safe and keep them safe and reduce the spread of this virus. Every physician I know who I have talked to, there is no doubt that this is a serious issue that's growing rapidly. And we can turn the curve the other way. We can reduce it by our own actions. And what I implore you today is to really think about what you can do, how you can influence your friends and neighbors, how you can realize that as a community we care about each other, we care for each other, and we follow the guidelines that we have because we care and are compassionate for our family members, our neighbors, and our friends. Because that's what a community is. This is a real thing. We have very, very sick patients in our hospital. Some of these patients are young, patients from their 20s to their 50s, who are coming in fighting for their lives right now. And there isn't always underlying health conditions that create this. This virus acts differently in different people, and it's very unpredictable in that way. And so the doctors and nurses at Adventist Health and Ride Out wanted me to be sure to share with you that this is a real thing. It's having a significant toll on people that live in our community right now. And we all can work together to help resolve the situation. At Adventist Health and Ride Out, we are here to be available to serve you. We don't want to see you come into our hospital sick. We want to be there for all the other things people need, but right now, at this point in time, we need to come together as a community and love and support each other and do what we can to get this pandemic minimized in our community so we can all live healthier and happier lives. An economy depends on healthy people. And if we have a significant outbreak of this virus in our community, we will continue to see significant economic strain as a result of that. The quickest way we can get back on our feet and be thriving again is to eliminate this virus from our community, and we can do that through our own actions. So thank you for your concern. Thank you for what you are doing, and thank you for what you will do because really this is something you can do something about, something I can do something about. It's a choice we make to make our communities better places to live.